Hello crowd, how's it going? Rawl's in the building. It's your boy. We're gonna talk a little bit of another segment of boxing news. Now these have been actually, I missed some and I didn't know, I forgot some the other day when I did this. It was just a clip where I can give to you guys. But this Friday, Valdez and Ramirez, Gilberto Ramirez and Oscar Valdez will be in the same card on ESPN for Friday night. Ramirez is taking on Jesse Hart, a great contender. And I forgot, it's a Russian name, the other guy that Valdez is fighting. Now Valdez is a great prospect. Not a prospect because he's already been fighting overall. He is in the top ranks, but however, he needs to show maybe fight Lomachenko, fight someone with a good degree under his belt, a better name. He fought Mariagas and I forgot his name. I did forget his name, sorry about that. But I know that Lomachenko beat two of those guys. Maybe he can fight the Axeman. Who knows? But Oscar Valdez is a great fight. I'm not going to talk too much smack on him. He should be good. Now, Gilberto Ramirez, this is going to be one of his, how should I say it? One of his bigger fights? One of his, not bigger fights. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that because I think his biggest fights was Arthur Abrams. But come on, Gilberto. You're at 168. You should be fighting guys like James DeGale, Andre Darrell, even Chavez Jr., all those other champions. You got Chris Eubanks Jr. with the other belt, and George Groves, the champion who comes out with that Muhammad Ali trophy at the super middleweight division. Face guys like those. Don't fight some cheap contenders. Now, and that's of course September 22nd, Friday night. In October, I already talked about it in the last video. This is gonna be a triple card where Charlo, not the one that went to middleweight, but the younger one. Well, technically the other twin, Lara and Austin Trout. And Austin Trout is fighting someone who's undefeated as well. And they're all going to be fighting undefeated. So even though Austin Trout and Lara are defeated, they are great fighters. And that should be a great fight. It will be on Showtime. However, Charlo still needs to show something. And Austin Trout, he's becoming a journeyman. Hopefully he can jump out of that and get another great fight at the end. This is in October. There might be some other fights in there. I just haven't really looked into them. Now, November 4th. That's the same day that Michael Bisping and George St. Pierre's fights. Which kind of sucks. Because that fight, not only is Deontay Wilder fighting, but he's fighting Luis Ortiz. Which is it's going to be a monster fight. Both top heavyweights, both knockout artists. Should be a great day. And under that card, from what I heard, I think Daniel Jacobs is going to be there. I don't know against who. He's coming back from losing against Triple G. And Brazil versus, I forgot his other name. He has another heavyweight, and he was actually the mandatory guy for the Luis Ortiz Deontay Wilder fight. So if he wins again, and whoever wins between that, he is the mandatory challenger. Now that should be a great fight. Don't miss that. That will be a knockout for sure. December 9th. We probably have the best fight of the year. It is Rigo versus Lomachenko. Rigondeaux, great fighter, exposes everybody. Lomachenko, same thing, even though he lost against Salido. Both are two-time Olympic champions, gold medalists. 2 times. That's a great thing. And of course, I believe Lomachenko will win and Rigo will get exposed. The only reason is because Rigo is coming up 2 weight divisions higher and higher. So that's going to be a big issue, but I'm happy that the fight is made and it will be on ESPN. That's the great thing about this. December 17th, we got the Tony Bellew versus David Haye. And that is going to be also a rematch. Last time Tony Bellew won, he's been talking his smack again like always. You know how Tony Bellew is. I actually think David Haye is going to win this one though, because he might come in more stronger this time around. I don't know. And of course, 2 last news. I believe that Triple G might come back and fight maybe December, January, because Canelo did say that he's not going to fight till May. Now, for this, I believe he's going to fight Billy Joe Saunders in December or January. It's not confirmed. That's just my theory, my conspiracy. However, Miguel Cotto did say that December is his last fight and he's going to retire after that. So that also leaves the door open against Triple G. That he might, I don't know if he would want to fight at full 160, a catchweight with David Lemieux, because he is looking for a fight around December time and fighting him. He's got a catchweight against maybe Amir Khan, since he's also managed by Golden Boy. And of course, maybe a catchweight with maybe Matisse or even Mikey Garcia, who called him out, and he would go at full 154 since he is a champion there. I don't see no one else fighting around that time. That's big money, big pay-per-view, and retirement for him. However, it should be a good send-off for him. Margarito's also available for 154. But yes, that's all the news that I have for now. I did mention that I forgot to mention that Anthony Joshua will fight. I think it was either October or November, and against Pulev, which also should be a great fight. Now, Canelo Triple G. Everybody talked about it. Everybody was pissed off. The controversial decision, whatever. I believe that Triple G did win by a split decision, or a draw is fair. That doesn't take away that it was a great fight. The fight was great, but I did see some great defense from Canelo. I did see some great counter punches and more power punches. I mean, look at Triple G's face against Canelo. Now, he did allow them more in jabs. He didn't use the body as much, while Canelo did. That's for Triple G. And he allowed him by jabbing, straight hands and all that. They both have strong jaws. Triple G was a more aggressor. He was a champ. He showed that he wanted it more. But I do want to say, would it be for me a split decision or a draw? There was a great fight. You can't take that away from these two great fighters. And like I said earlier, I did believe that it was an 82%, 85% out of 100, the fight itself. But it was a great thing, and hopefully we can get another rematch not too late. But I know that's going to be in September 2018. That's a rematch, and I do know that it's going to be there because I know that Canelo's not going to fight him in May. I got a strong feeling that Canelo will take a tune-up fight before him, and in September Triple G might be older, so we might have a new champion in September. But that's all the news I have for today.